Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another Repro quest video. Today I am literally dying from hay fever, so you'll have to forgive me for sounding a little bit bunged up and for having the old red nose and looking a little bit like Rudolph. But today, like I say, back with another Repro quest video. I've got three games for this video in particular. I got them all from eBay again. Well, no, I didn't actually. That's a lie. One of them I didn't. One of them I actually got from a Sega forum. This is the first Sega forum game that I've got through, and obviously that was my friend Ricky that told me about that one. So that was awesome of you, Ricky. But we'll get to that one at the end of the video. But just now, I'm going to show you two games that were unreleased. They were slated for release for the Sega Master System, but they never. It just didn't happen. It just didn't materialise at the end of the day, which is a shame. But one of those games is Lemmings 2: The Tribes. This game is obviously the sequel to Lemmings. It's available on the SNES and the Mega Drive, but it never found its way to the Master System, which is a bit of a shame. But yeah, to say about the game, we'll just open it up. Got a little voucher there for another one. So there we go, Lemmings 2: The Tribes. No manual again. That's fine. This is from the same guy that I got was it World of Illusion or something? The Mickey Mouse one. It's in my last video. But this is from the same guy, so the inlays themselves are more like card rather than like the paper inlays that you get for the other Repros or the Sega Master System itself. But yeah, it's really nice to have this game in my collection. The controls are great, no problem with them whatsoever. The graphics are fine. In fact, if anything, this is a much better game than the first, so it is a real shame that they didn't get round to getting out there, because I think it would have been quite a successful game for the Master System. But for an 8-bit console, the game is actually really, really good, so I would highly recommend all Master System collectors out there to pick up this title if you can. Lemmings 2: The Tribes. It looks fairly decent. I really like this, the spine that this guy puts on these inlays. I really like them. Really good quality. It's just, of course, it's card, so it's a little bit blurry. It's not like proper, like a proper Master System title, obviously, because it's a reproduction. But I really like this unreleased series thing that he's got going along the top there. So that looks pretty cool. And like I say, the game itself is pretty decent. Lemmings isn't a game that I'm a massive fan of. It frustrates me. It's one of those games I used to really struggle with because I didn't know the controls of it, and of course, being a guy, don't tend to read the manuals much. I do now, but I didn't back in when I was younger. So Lemmings, I could not get my head around at all. Girlfriend absolutely loves Lemmings, and she loves this game. So yeah, all in all, pretty good purchase. So that's Lemmings 2: The Tribes. I got that for, what was it? It was around about £22, £22.50, something like that. So yeah, pretty decent. Not too bad. Well, it was probably more than that. Oh, I can't remember. It was around about that anyway. Next game is probably one of the more well-known games that was to be released for this system, but it wasn't. That game is Dino Basher, starring Big Nose the Caveman. Now, there's many different versions. Well, there's two different versions of this game. There's this, the regular cart, and then you've got the Codemasters cart, which is generally how you should get this if you're getting a reproduction. That's what the cover looks like for the Codemasters one. I'm not sure if you can see that because of the glare, but yeah, that's what it should look like. But yeah, I'm pleased to have this in my collection because obviously it's a little trickier to track down. And unfortunately, this isn't the Codemasters cart. This is just a regular cart, but it works just as well. It's just me being the completest that I am. I would like to have the Codemasters version, but it's a nice game to have. Again, pretty decent game. I'm actually quite surprised. The Codemasters games aren't great, with the exception of Micro Machines, Dizzy, and the other one. Oh, I do have it. Of course, I have it. I've got most of them. Oh, I can't remember the name of it off my head, but the other one, it's not that good. Cosmic Spacehead, that's it. But this one, Dino Basher, is pretty decent. If anything, if Dizzy and, what was it? If they replaced Dizzy or Cosmic Spacehead with this game, it would have been much better. But nah, it is what it is. But I actually really like this one. The controls aren't a little slow. They are a bit slow. But the game itself's pretty decent. And the title theme tune is actually really catchy. So I highly recommend getting this game. It is actually quite a lot of fun. It's frustrating. It's not the easiest game in the world. The longer you get into it, it gets a little bit harder, obviously, like most games do. But at the start, very short levels, a very easy boss, so yeah, can't complain. Dino Basher starring Big Nose the Caveman, and that was roughly about the same price. Again, from the same seller I got Lemmings Through the Tribe. The inlays like card, but it's recycled, obviously, old Master System game boxes to be able to get this, so it's nice to have a hanging tab on it. Yeah, Lemmings had the hanging tab on it as well. So that's cool. So 2 nice games from the seller to go into my collection, so I'm really pleased with that. Right, the last game, my friend Ricky, I'll just check this is still recording. It is. The last game my friend Ricky got, he did get it, but he told me about it as well. It was limited to 20 games only, but this is the first run of games, so I'm pretty sure it'll be released somewhere else down the line. So don't panic, if you're collecting the Master System, you still might be able to get it. But that game itself is Bread and Butter World. Now, you'll have seen the previous Repro Quest, I think it was Repro Quest 2. I got the first in this little series called Bread and Butter. I got that game. This game is the sequel to that game, but it's not all that different. It's a platformer, your standard platformer, very basic in design, very basic in graphics. Controls are a little bit confusing, a little bit difficult to get to grips with straight away. You kind of expect it to be a little bit quicker than it is, but it's a nice game. You just basically run around the levels trying to collect ingredients. That's pretty much it. I haven't completed it, but it's alright, it's pretty decent. Obviously the inlay itself, by design, isn't the best. I had to trim it down to fit into a Master System Master System case. I believe this case was from another copy of what was it? I got another really cheapy copy of a Master System game in a bundle, so I just swapped it with that. But I had to trim it down to get it to fit. I think I did a pretty good job. I could have maybe trimmed a little bit off the top, and then that would have left more at the bottom. But then it looks good round the front. This is just me. This is just what I'm like, the OCD in me. But anyway. Nice game to have. The cart itself is basic, a bit like Bread and Butter, just recycled. These things here, wanted posters, just for the characters really. So there you go. That's one of the posters. Just little cheapy print-offs. Nice to have with the game, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, my friend Ricky alerted me to this. I actually was very fortunate. He messaged me on WhatsApp and told me that this game was just made and somebody was selling it in America, and to go and buy it straight away if I wanted a copy of it. Didn't have much funds on me, but I managed to get enough to buy the game. It was like £20 posted from America, which was stunning actually. Me and Ricky were going, that's an awesome price for this, and it came through, must have been like a week and a half, 2 weeks, something like that. It came through, yeah, no problem. So I'm really pleased to have it in my collection, and I'm definitely going to be checking out the Sega forums a lot more often, because obviously you get games like this pop up. So I'm really pleased to have it, and knowing that there's only 20 out there, my friend Ricky's got one. Yeah, really pleased with that. So delighted to have that in the collection. And again, £20 posted, not really too bad. Quite happy with that. The game itself is mainly just for the collection, but it is a platformer and it's nice to have. So if you're a Master System collector and you collect Reproduction games, this is a good one to try and track down if you can. So that's it, guys. Thanks very much for watching. I don't think there's anything else. No, we're all good. Thanks for watching. I'm surprised I managed to make it through the video without sneezing. That's a first. But take it easy. Please rate, comment and subscribe. Check me out on Facebook. Just type in TheRyanshand and you'll find my page, if I forget to link it below. And yeah, that's it. So I'm going to try and relax now. Just going to chill out and hope that I can get over this hay fever. It's really kicking my ass. But some good news as well. We've got a third hamster. Not to keep. My sister, who has a hamster called Ainsley,
is away on holiday, so we're looking after her. And we had her last year, Ainsley. She's really vicious. She likes to bite you, so she can't be handled, which is a shame. But she's beautiful. I'll try and get a picture of her on my Facebook page at some point. So if you see a random picture of a hamster, you'll know that's what it was about. But that's it, guys. Nothing else to report, other than I'm dying with hay fever and I'm about to bury my head in a pillow. But take it easy, and I shall see you next time for another video. Hopefully that'll be soon. And yeah, just take it easy. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now. Thanks for watching. See ya.